So here we go, our first of two main events here tonight. The Ironheart Pro heavyweight title on the line. Xander Killen making his first defense of this title against Anthony Greene here tonight. And Caitlin, perhaps you can take us through the journey that Xander Killen went through to get this title and all of the devious activity that he concocted in order to get this title.
Yeah, and it's another one of those situations where I don't like Xander. We don't get along, but I have to respect his determination to get himself a title match, and I can't say that I maybe wouldn't have done the same thing if I was in his position back in the day. But Xander's been a thorn in my side. He's been interfering in all the heavyweight title matches as much as he can, as often as he can. And our former champion, LSG, he's been interfering in Gabby Ortiz's girlfriend's matches. He even so much as laid his hands on her in order to goad LSG into a title match. So finally, Xander got his wish, and not the cleanest tactics to win the championship either. So, I give him a very, very worthy opponent in Anthony Greene for his first defense to see if he can keep the title and, just as hard as he's been working to get it, will he be able to put in the same work to keep it? He's only got half the battle won.
Well, in terms of first defenses, they don't come a whole lot tougher on the Ironheart Pro roster than Anthony Greene, who has been a standout competitor all over the world, and right now is in control with a side headlock right on top of Xander Killen.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a former WWE superstar, and, he's been featured heavily on AEW programming as well. So this is a big match for Xander. This is really going to prove if he's championship material or not. Not to say that LSG wasn't, but this is going to be next level for him.
Arm drag there from Anthony Greene.
Xander trying to pull his hair.
The arm of Anthony Greene. Really focusing on that left arm here in the early going. Well, this is pro wrestling, and small digit manipulation is legal. This is not the UFC.
Right. I mean, at most you might get an admonishment for something like that, but I don't believe I've ever seen anyone get disqualified, so bend those rules as much as you can, AG. It's not like Xander's not going to.
Xander now takes an arm. Greene maybe tried to dance his way out of it. He manages to do that. Goes behind. Full Nelson. With some dance maneuvers as well.
Xander's trying to dance.
Responding the same way as they did for Anthony Greene. A boot to the midsection.
Oh my God. AG's got rhythm. That can't be taught.
Both of our competitors here looking like TikTok superstars. Now Anthony Greene just wrenching that wrist. And Caitlin deliberately, I think, keeping the pace slow. We've talked about one of Xander Killen's strengths, which is that it's his willingness to bend the rules to any degree to get the victory, but also he's a phenomenal athlete. This is a guy who is well-versed in CrossFit. He came up training under Seth Rollins. You know that his fitness is on par with absolutely anyone's on the roster. He can keep a healthy tempo. So Anthony Greene really slowing things down here in the early going, and again, working these mat submission maneuvers like this Boston Crab.
Yeah, and that's a great strategy on his part. Oh, God, Xander just holding onto the apron for dear life. And a reverberation clothesline. Look at that.
Beautiful sliding clothesline there from Anthony Greene as he now takes it to the outside. Hard forearm to the back.
Yeah, light him up. audience participation.
Hard knife edge chop. Getting the Ironheart Pro fans involved. Oh, and misses with the knife edge chop. And he has just chopped pure steel. And now Xander Killen on the offensive, and with the opportunity to use any of the implements out here outside the ring. Anthony Greene now seizing control once again.
We'll get the bill for that later.
I can see you doing the calculations in your head right now, Caitlin.
Yeah, is this worth it? Look at that, nothing but steel and wood putting that ring together.
Well, and you knew that Xander Killen had something in mind when he was grabbing that ring apron.
So crafty, man. I hate to admit it, but he's so smart in that ring. His ring IQ is through the roof.
By the ring apron, I meant the ring skirting.
Yeah, I know. I always call that the apron, too. I don't know why. He's really going to work on that arm now.
Killen always thinking several steps ahead. And that may have been a turning point in this matchup. As he is working on that arm. Injured hand of Anthony Greene, now driving him into the turnbuckle with a hard Irish whip. Cover. 2 count there for Xander Killen.
Not going to put Anthony Greene away that easily, especially with the championship on the line. He's had breakout performances against FTR and Adam Cole, so he's been tested. I don't know that Xander's been tested to the same level.
I know that Xander Killen doesn't want to be a one-and-done type champion, a transitional champion, as people like to call it in pro wrestling. Making his first title defense here tonight. A boot right to the face. Clever move there from Xander Killen. And again, we talked about bending the rules. The feet on the ropes, trying to end this one quickly.
See, the referee saw his feet on the ropes, but he was still counting. So had he counted to 3, regardless if he saw the feet, that would have been the end.
We've had some controversial finishes already here tonight. We saw a draw in our last matchup, in the #1 contenders matchup for the women's title. Xander Killen nearly making this one a little messy too.
I'm sure referee Jesse doesn't want another draw on his books tonight, so he's going to be a little more lax with the rules here, especially with it being a championship match. You know, there's got to be a limit.
And we know how conniving, how devious Xander Killen could be. You wonder if he's maybe taking advantage of that. Perhaps he knows he has a referee who's a little more hesitant to call some things right now, given what happened in the last matchup, and maybe he can exploit that. Right now,
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Wow.
String of moves here from Anthony Greene, who picks up, and he is fired up.
Driver, beautifully done.
And only a count of 2. Well, Killen's going to need to find one of his evil tricks once again, because Anthony Greene has all of the momentum right now.
Yeah,
Killen's
you can see
still
Xander kind of shaking his foot there, trying to get the feeling back in his neck.
Well, it's still feeling the effects of that Michinoku driver. He landed right on the back of his neck, right on his head. Greene goes up and over, blocks the forearm, looking to go upstairs, walks the rope.
Twisting crossbody. Yeah, you could call it that too. Oh, Xander, what a coward. Eats a pedigree for his troubles.
And Killen kicks out.
perhaps just a little too early. Anthony Greene going, that's what the big boss used to use. How come it didn't work?
Xander Killen desperately trying to hold on to his heavyweight title. He's looking for a super kick, misses over the top. Boot to the face from Xander Killen, who kicks up and another super kick. Count of 2.
Man, both men putting it all on the line here.
We talked about the athleticism, the conditioning of Xander Killen. When he wants to use that and not those dirty tricks, he certainly, there's no doubt about it, he is an impressive competitor.
Yeah, he's borderline unstoppable. He's been riding a wave of momentum all year with Ironheart. He's going up the second rope now, utilizing the headbutt, which he's got a lot of head to use.
Anthony Greene blocking the superplex. Killen trying to just wrench him over top. Greene slides through. Maybe looking for a power bomb.
Drops the head.
Super kick and now a power bomb in the center of the ring. And he turns it into a Boston Crab.
I can't tell if Xander kicked out of that or if AG just flipped him over on his own. Either way, probably a wise move.
I think that Greene made the calculation that Killen would have kicked out and just decided to go right into the submission maneuver while he still had the momentum. And now Killen is in a world of trouble here with a long way to go to get to the ropes.
Yeah, he's just wrenching down. Now he's practically sitting on his back. I don't know how Killen's still in this.
Killen does manage to get to that bottom rope. But how much did that take out of the champion? As you mentioned, Caitlin, Anthony Greene was sitting all the way down on that Boston Crab.
Yeah, he's going to be feeling that tomorrow, the next day, and the next week.
And we have seen thousands of matches in Japan in particular end with that move. Xander Killen manages to break free and get to the bottom rope.
Headlock. He was looking for that headlock driver. Anthony Greene saw right through him.
And both men collide.
Who's going to be first to their feet here?
We're 5 counts away from another draw here, Caitlin. We don't want to see that.
I will prevent that from happening if it happens. I cannot have that happen.
Anthony Greene back to his feet. And another double clothesline outside of the ring.
Neither man going down. Luckily for them, there's no protective padding out there. Just pure concrete.
Just trading right hands. Killen tries to dig to the body, but gets lit up with a chop. And now a chop to the throat. As Killen just finds a way to break that momentum. And wait a minute. He's got that title belt in his hands.
Right in front of the referee, like.
Oh, but he's met with a super kick. And he might have hit his head on his own title belt. And now Greene gets driven into the title.
Anthony definitely ate that if Xander didn't.
Driver. And a count of 3. Xander Killen steals one once again and remains the Ironheart Pro Heavyweight Champion.
That was a hell of a match from both men. Xander really proved that he's here to stay.
And once again, it was Killen's willingness to bend the rules just a little bit that made all the difference here. If not for that, Caitlin, that is a 50-50 matchup. That could have gone either way. But Killen just willing to go that extra mile that maybe Anthony Greene isn't willing to. But wait a minute. Our new #1 contender is Ken Dixon.
guys kind of look a lot alike. It's almost like they could do the Spider-Man meme here. I don't even think he sees him yet.
They won't have a whole lot in common when they ultimately meet. We're looking forward to this one. Ken Dixon, Xander Killen. Could this be the end of Xander Killen's title reign? Could that be the man to take the title from him?
That's gonna be a bullfight. No matter what way you slice it, like they are going to kill each other. Rude. Battle of the bald-bearded dudes soon to come in Ironheart Pro Wrestling.
We found some animosity between these two already. We're looking forward to this matchup. Ken Dixon, the #1 contender, and Xander Killen, still our Ironheart Pro heavyweight champion after an impressive victory over Anthony Greene.
You great value, son of a bitch, I got you.